Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl Butler, and you are listening to the Mighty Mommy's Quick and Dirty Tips podcast, which will help make your life as a parent a little bit easier and a lot more fun. Welcome! Today's episode is number 441, 6 ways to help your child thrive during the new school year, because it is that time of year and we're heading back to school. So let's make it our kids' best year ever. As parents, we strive to do everything we can to help our children kick off their new school year with a positive and encouraging note. We are the single most influential figures in our child's life, so now is the time to get on board to ensure your child will have his best new school year ever. Heading back to school doesn't have to be overwhelming for you or your child. With some preparation, consistent routines, a positive outlook, and lots of love and encouragement, you can help your child to navigate this transition with ease and enjoy a fantastic new school year. Mighty Mommy shares 6 simple things that you can focus on to help your child thrive during the new school year. But first, number 1, encourage your child's passion. Let's face it, most of us dream of raising a child who will change the world with an extraordinary contribution like finding the cure for cancer, inventing cars that run on water, fostering world peace, or maybe even concocting a chocolate that's actually nutritious, delicious, and able to eliminate wrinkles. Look at Mark Zuckerberg, co-creator of the life-changing social networking site Facebook. Many people wonder, what was it about Zuckerberg's childhood that gave him the creative mind to come up with such an incredible concept? In a recent interview with New York Magazine, his father, Ed Zuckerberg, admits that he and his wife didn't profess any special child-rearing skills. The best I can say, he says, is that as parents, you can engineer the life you want your kids to have, but it may not be the life they want to have. You may have to encourage them to pursue their passions, and you have to spend more time on them than you spend on anything else, he shares. Let this be the school year that your child's creativity soars. Start right from their first week of school to begin engaging your child in tasks and conversation that will get his creative juices flowing. Rather than strictly focusing on homework and all that needs to be done academically, make time to discover art, music, crafts, and other hands-on projects that could open up some new doors of exploration this school year. Number 2, be a playful parent. Have you noticed how much fun your kids have when they're at play? Just because we're all grown up does not mean we have to miss out on some fun and frolic. One way to guarantee your kids will have a fantastic new school year is to loosen up and put your playful foot forward. One way to do this is to play games with your kids before homework and chores. They love spending time with you, especially when you join in on what they love to do. Some kids like outdoor physical activities, while others prefer card games and board games. Some like to sit quietly and snuggle with you as you read a book together. Follow their lead. Hide and seek is especially fun no matter how old your kids are. Number 3, routines. Ideally, you'll have your child adjust back into school routines a few weeks before school actually begins. This can create a much smoother transition from summer mode back into school, rather than a rocky, rude awakening on the first day of school. Routines help keep order and structure in your home, though your kids might never admit it. They also help kids thrive and become grounded. Consistency is the key with any new schedule, but the morning routine can actually make or break your child's daily success. Morning routines set the tone for the whole day, so don't wait until after everyone has overslept to get your morning routine underway. You'll only set a frantic pace for the whole family, which can easily leave you all feeling overwhelmed before you even get out the door. Successful routines take planning, though they needn't be complicated and time-consuming to put into place. Decide what time your family will be getting up each day and stick to it, whether your family will be awakening on their own alarm clocks or to your motherly nudging. Remember that an affectionate and pleasant "Good morning, sleepyheads" is a nicer way for everyone to get up rather than you screeching, "Get up or else!" Make sure that your children are well rested so they don't oversleep and that you enforce work before play. In other words, no watching cartoons or playing video games until children are completely dressed, fed, and have all their school supplies ready to go. Number 4, let them fail. Believe it or not, one way that you can help your child succeed in the new school year is to allow her to fail. This may go against every parenting philosophy that you've ingrained yourself with from day one. But if we don't allow our kids to try out their wings before they leave the nest, they're going to take a plummeting dive and hit the ground rather than expand their wings and take flight. Jessica Leahy, a New Hampshire-based high school teacher and author of The Gift of Failure, How the Best Parents Learn to Let Go So Their Children Can Succeed, is a firm believer in letting kids learn the hard way. In 5 ways to help your kid have a great school year, hint, don't help him, she says, it's important that we get our kids to the point where they don't need us at all. And that's really counterintuitive, she says. Those moment-to-moment things that you do to save your kids, like when they've forgotten their homework on the table and you run it up to the school for them, that's going to end up biting them in the butt down the road. She goes on to explain, sure, it might feel like you're being a great parent in the moment, but in the end, it probably makes you feel better rather than helping your kid. It does not allow them to say, oh crap, I forgot that homework on the table. What kind of system can I put into place so that it does not happen again? It makes it so that they don't have to put a system into place. Number 5, get everything ready the night before. And you know what? This is my best tip of all. This is one of those tips that will pay off for the entire family and will ensure a successful school year as long as you make the commitment to do it every night. Taking a few minutes the night before school to organize backpacks, homework, lunches, gym clothes, musical instruments, and field trip slips can add years to your life. This small investment can prevent that stressful chaos of wondering if Tommy's left sneaker is actually buried in his closet or hidden in the toy box. Get your kids involved the night before and get organizing so that they too can breathe easier when the morning rush hits. And tip number 6, help them fuel their tanks. Today's kids live very full and scheduled lives, as do we parents. While there is nothing wrong with that, it's also important to learn that we all need downtime on a regular basis to recharge our batteries. This school year, remember, you don't have to accept every invitation or commitment that comes to your way. Get into the habit of incorporating time for self each and every week for all members of the family. Let your children see you lying on the couch reading or sitting on the table doodling. Take walks at the beach or in the park together. When our kids and our other family members see us creating regular me time, it teaches them the important lesson that it's not selfish to step away from our harried schedules to refuel our tanks, but rather it's vital to our overall healthy well-being. How do you help your child kick off a great new school year? Please share your thoughts in the comments section at quickanddirtytips.com/mighty-mommy, or you can post your ideas on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page, and you can also email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. Happy new school year to all of the Mighty Mommy families out there. As always, thank you so much for listening, and until next time, happy parenting.